My primary responsibility is to go and balance the budget. I think that's one of the things that we all care about. If we don't balance the budget, the cost of borrowing money for the nation goes up and up and up, and then there's only a couple of solutions that they're going to have. Raise taxes, massively cut spending, which I'm okay with, or print money. And printing money just leads us to hyperinflation, and raising taxes leads to layoffs and hurts the very people that we're trying to help. And so I really believe that it's incumbent upon me to do everything I can to go back and balance the budget. I would like to add, when I first ran for Congress, we had a $200 and some billion deficit. I think it was like 280, 290. And the budget hadn't been balanced for 50 years. And there was a group of us that said, nuts to that, we're going to balance the budget. We are. People laughed at us. We put together a balanced budget that balanced in 5 years. And we went into a showdown with President Clinton and had a government shutdown. And I think that it's really, really important to have somebody that has the background that's done it before. There was a group of us. In fact, there was 11 of us that the New York Times dubbed the bad boy Republicans. I was one of those people. I was one of the leaders of that group. And we forced the Republican conference to adhere to common sense spending principles and get back to the basics in balancing the budget. And I'm happy to say when I left, we had over a $200 billion surplus for the first time in 50 years. But it was because of leaders like me that wouldn't compromise, even with my own Republican leadership. And sometimes, the biggest fights that you have is within your own party. Because a lot of times Republicans like to spend too, or they like to regulate. They think that the answer to solving our problems is more government. I don't believe that. I believe the best thing I can do, people ask me, what are you going to do to create jobs? I don't believe government creates jobs. I don't believe it creates one job. I believe it creates red tape and bureaucracy, and I believe the best thing we can do is get off your backs. That's my goal, is to do everything I can to shrink the size of government, to get rid of Obamacare and balance our budget and start paying down our debt. I think that's one of the best things I can do to help business.